loud as we can on the count of three. Let's say howdy on the count of three. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy! All right, let me get all these folks out there. Give them a free wave. Now, put up on the right side of the train and follow the little thing. Just get around and have a little shit going. Make sure you buy these two loads because one will not make it back to the car. Now go ahead and wave at all these folks up here. Give them a big wave. Wave everybody. Everybody, how you doing out there? Look at all these folks at Orange Farm. Well, let me tell you a little bit about this piece of road history right behind the back. 1941, after the attack of Pearl Harbor, beginning of World War II, it was determined by the U.S. Army to use the highway to Alaska for its protection. So in 1942, the U.S. Army took over the White Pass and Yukon Railroad, started moving material supplies and personnel to build the Alcan Military Highway. Old 5-speed driven 282 locomotive. That 282 simply means 2 small wheels in the front, 8 large drive wheels in the middle, 2 small wheels in the back. After he's complete, shift off the steering wheel after we're golden. Alcan Military Highway. Tons of material supplies and personnel travel behind this train, and those just like it. Up to 34 trains a day were used for road construction, and in 9 months, what seemed impossible became possible. The Alcan Military Highway was completed. I bet you didn't know you ride behind a true veteran of World War II. The Red Dollar went proud of all veterans of all branches of service, and I thought the prayers go out to those on active duty today. In 1960, engine 192 was retired. And in 1961, an East Tennessee theme park named Rebel Railroad purchased her. And that's where she became known as Klondike Katie. Folks, we're outside the engine up there waiting for engineer Stevens. Come on, wait a minute. Uh-oh, who's driving with no hands here? Because everybody rolls off. This is serious. Hold on, everybody. Ooh, that's a close one. I want to introduce you here for the evolution of the park on Rebel Railroad, the Gold Rush Junction, the Silver Cities of the present day Collinwood, which is a series of addition of hard work. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the airport. We're going to put Hills up and smoking. Listen to the engine that goes up and down. There's a man here back in 1851 behind Tennessee 16 million. That's Tennessee. There's a barrel here around this corner on the left-hand side. Okay, it's in the clear, it's somewhere in that area. Use your camera to cell phone out just in case you're still there when you get there. Not every day we see barrels here, but if you do get a picture, take it home and show your friends. You saw one here on the Dogwood Express. Could be around the corner, folks, on the left side, on the left side, folks. When it's over the ground, look up in the trees, they will climb in trees when they get scared. But the trees on the left, up here on the left. Look to your left, folks. Look to your left. Look to your left, folks. Go ahead, folks. Go ahead, folks. Hey, let's put down the picture. Look back. Hey, wait a minute. It looks like Klondike Katie. You're scared of him, shit. Yeah, I know these jokes are unbearable sometimes, folks, but just bear with me, please. Just bear with me. Thank you very much. Hold down the right side, that's called Wilderness Pass. We'll talk a little bit more about that on the way back down. Wilderness Pass. There it is. Call these mountains a place of the blue smoke. It's a natural habitat of more flowering plants and trees than anywhere else in the United States. We have rooms in the air of over 200 different species of birds. Monkeys is a never-ending song that changes with each season and with each pair of eyes. Now, folks, we're here at Dollarwood and really proud of Klondike Katie and the guys and gals who operate her so much so well we like them to show off every once in a while. So what do you say, everyone? Would y'all like to hear some music on that Bollywood locomotive whistle? All right, on the count of three, let's tell the engineer to blow that whistle. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3, blow the whistle! Get my hand. That was Klondike Katie saying thank you very much. Now, the Great Smoky Mountain National Park was established in 1934 and is the most visited national park in America with over 11.4 million visitors last year. At the dawn of the 20th century, there were over 1,200 farms in this area, much like what you see coming up here on the left-hand side of the train. They had a smokehouse where they hung and cured the meat, the main house where the family lived, the chicken house where they kept the chickens and the eggs. Look at the chicken house, you'll see Henrietta looking back at you. She loved to watch those trains go by. And they had a spring house where they kept the milk and the butter cool. Out in the woods had another house called the outhouse. And kids, if you don't know what the outhouse was used for, I'm going to let you ask your parents. Parents aren't real sure? Ask your grandparents, I'm sure they can tell you. But I know for a fact the outhouse was used for two main purposes. Number 1 and number 2. Thank you very much. Now coming up on the left-hand side of the train, that is called Wilderness Pass. That green roller coaster down there on the left, the Fire Chaser Express. It's a dual launch roller coaster, which means it goes both forwards and backwards. So roofs go up just fast moving curves. You don't have to be 39 inches tall to get on. It goes about 34.5 miles an hour. That big blue roller coaster behind it is called the Wild Eagle. Now the Wild Eagle goes up 21 stories. It'll drop you 13 stories into a giant 110-foot loop with speeds in excess of 60 miles an hour. It might be the most exciting 2 minutes and 22 seconds you have in the park this afternoon. Show of hands, who's been on the Wild Eagle? Okay, 12 people. That's not very good. Show of hands, who's not going to get on that Wild Eagle? Oh my goodness, the feathers are flying everywhere. Now, y'all know that Wild Eagle merchandise shop down there? Get yourself a big old bright yellow t-shirt and it says, well, y'all know what it says. It says, I'm a chicken. Now, coming up here on the left-hand side of the train, over there on the left, that's called Wildwood Grove. Now, Wildwood Grove has 11 new experiences for our guests to try out. Also, a Southern-inspired restaurant, Southwest-inspired restaurant. So make sure to come on and check out Wildwood Grove. It's right across from Mystery Mine. So just get up here and check it out. Bring your whole family. You won't regret it, folks. Wildwood Grove.
Ride the bear.
Who's rode the bear?
There's a long black train coming down the line, leading off souls that are lost and crying. Rails of sin, only evil remain. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same.
Oh, that's a distillery, isn't it? Yep. Distill.
Oh, there's victory, Lord, I say, victory in the Lord. Swing to the Father in His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
Now, folks, look for left on the engine up there. Wave to our fireman, Julie. Come on, everybody, get your hands up, wave at her. She's the only female fireman we have. Give her a big wave, everybody. Go on, wave at her. She's the one responsible for hand shoveling all that coal into the firebox. This engine operates today just like it did when it was first built in 1943. On a busy day, Klondike Katie will use 5 tons of coal, drink 5,000 gallons of water, and bring between 4,000 to 6,000 people up and down this mountain. We're talking with a really proud of Klondike Katie and the guys and gals who operate her, and hope you all enjoy yourself behind her just as much as we do.
Don't go riding on that long black train. Well, I can hear the whistle from a mile away. It sounds so good, but I must stay away. That train is a
Over on the left is called Timber Canyon, home of that 5-time award-winning wooden roller coaster Thunderhead. Also home to Mystery Mine. High-speed steel roller coaster with white knuckle loops that'll drop you 85 feet straight down into a darkened mine shaft. And of course we have the drop line. Drop line takes you up 230 feet, lets you see a little bit of Dollywood, and then it drops you at 77 miles an hour.
On the top.
Lord, I say, victory in the Lord. Swing to the Father in His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train. I said, swing to the Father in His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
Now, folks, just consider going through that Orange Farm crossing for the last time on this trip. As we go through the cross this time, everybody get your hands up, wave to all those fine folks out there. Show them a little Southern hospitality and practice your homecoming queen wave if you know what a homecoming queen wave is. All right, car 7 knows, car 6 knows, car 5, car 4, car 3, car 2, and car 1. Look at all these folks out there. There's probably 200 or 300 of them out there waving at you. So wave back at them, folks. Wave at all these folks. There's probably 200 or 300. Look at all these folks out here. Oh my goodness, I can't count them all on one hand. Look at all the... Hey, wait a minute. Where's everybody? Oh, there they are. Everybody, how you doing out there? All right, we're getting ready to come through the main crossing for the last time on this trip. Now we go through the main crossing as loud as you can. We want to say howdy, so we can be the loudest train of the day. And we need everybody to say howdy on the count of 3, as loud as you can on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Howdy! One more time. 1, 2, 3. Howdy! How about a yee-haw on 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw! One more time. 1, 2, 3. Yeehaw! everybody. Okay, let's go River Rampage. Now, I suggest you go on the River Rampage right before you go home tonight. Get on that ride, get soaking wet, get back in your car, and drive home. What a great experience that'll be for you, the River Rampage. Bye bye, it's Rock and Norway. I think those are business cars. You don't need to sound lights to get on the drive. Thunderbirds, Cadillacs, and Corvettes right over there. Nobody else my fellow conductor Ramona on car 3. My name's Russ Hill. Traveler, appreciate you guys riding with us this afternoon here on the Dollywood Express. And let me ask you a question. Did you guys have fun here on the Dollywood Express? All right, that's Klondike Ransom. Once you tell you wish you sleep. That over on the left, on the right, is that full-service train shop, that big green building. That's where skilled engineers and staff can build an engine from the wheels to the smokestack. And over there sitting right now is Klondike Kids over there.
Once again, folks, we would like to remind you to please remain seated until it is safe to exit. Please bear with us for a few moments when we stop. We have a few passengers on our last car that we'd like to give a little bit of a head start before exiting. Thank you, and enjoy yourself here at Dollywood.
The old ground Let's Go Country Fair. All kinds of ride, food, and games for the whole family. Now it's a great time to start gathering up all your belongings, your backpacks, your cell phones, your hats, your scarves, sunglasses, your ponchos, your umbrellas. Make sure if you have any trash, you take it with you and put it on the boardwalk barrels out there. Oh yeah, and don't forget your children. And we do have a magic shop right outside the gate on the left-hand side. All kinds of magic tricks and practical jokes to draw on your friends and family. Now we're going to come in the main depot, folks. Everybody please remain seated.
I want to go on the.
Have a few folks here on the last part to get a little bit of a head start. Please remain seated, everyone. I'll let you know when it's safe to get off. Please remain seated. This is recorded. Please remain seated, folks. I'll let you know when it's safe to get off. Please remain seated. Please remain. Well, that's why you stay seated right there.